I hope you're having a beautiful day. Yeah, guys, I've been bawling. Like I've been crying. I've been so sensitive. Happy birthday, Scorpio, by the way. Some of you could have been born from a water father, water sign father, or a Scorpio father. I don't know why the father element is coming in so strongly. I don't know if there's something here about a father. Um, some of you could have lost your father. My condolences. Some of you, you may have lost your father a long time ago. Some of you may not even know your father. I'm like, okay, is this Father's Day? Why are we talking about fathers? So we're gonna see. Some of you could be born from a Scorpio father. Your father could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, or they could be on the cusp of that. And I'm hearing that your father is very proud of you, whether they are still around or they are gone. Okay. There's an element of a deep love here for a daughter and a father. Okay. I'm not gonna cry, spirit. It's been so crazy for me because the energy's been coming so strongly. I'm trying to keep warm. Don't worry about it. I'm dressed, okay? Did you know that you're beautiful? Somebody may have judged you and said you were not that beautiful, or they may have decided they wanted to go to somebody else that they may have thought was more beautiful than you are, or whatever, or you could be more masculine, so you could have been skipped over because you are too strong. Okay, you are too strong. Maybe you make your own money, you do your own thing. Some of you had your fathers in your life. Some of you're the way you are because you did not have the father in your life, or the father figure in your life, and you had to be strong for yourself. You may have had to learn from people like Kevin Samuels. You may have to learn from an individual. Maybe your father could have been present in your life, but not really present, meaning observation versus conversation. You may have seen what your father did or was doing. Yes, got motivated, inspired, but there was no conversation, because when you look at sometimes your relationships, you may have a hard time opening up. You may have a hard time talking about certain things because, okay, I'm hearing a divine feminine that all right, there is a relationship here. Somebody could have left you because maybe about because of family dynamics. Maybe you may have children by different fathers. But you see, this is the thing about it. I'm hearing that somebody that may have judged you could have been married many times. They were also a failure in their own sense. You see, when you're an empress and you have all the tools, this is why the divine feminine became strong, masculine, because they were raised by strong men. And that's what divine masculine does not understand, why divine feminine has become this way, because we were raised by strong men. And we had to be strong because as a father, you want your child to have a good life, but in case it doesn't happen, there is plan B. And most of the divine feminine were not chosen because we're supposed to be cute and be dizzy and be chosen. And so they had to go and fend for themselves. They had to go and hunt. We're not meant to be hunters. We're not meant to be chasers. But we had to. We had no choice. If we're being told our value decreases with age, that means you're saying age doesn't matter. Honor your mother and your father so your days may be numbered. I don't know why I'm hearing this. So your days may be increased. I'm sorry. Have respect for the elders, for your elders. That you're beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know, maybe somebody here wanted to control somebody, okay? There's no room for for another person to want to oppress another person. That's how colonialism happened. That's how slavery happened. We got to wake up and know who we are at the core as individuals, because you came here into the world by yourself and you're going to die by yourself. There are people that wanted you to follow a trend or a family dynamic, but what they did not realize was that you were prepared. You are a seed that was planted. Your father was your seed. And so be careful the seeds that you are planting with. What I'm saying is the seeds that you receive in regards to divine masculine. It looks like I'm speaking to divine feminine here. The people that you invite in your life, the people that you sleep with, the seeds that are invested in you, soul ties that you create with people. Are they healed people? Are they on your level? Are they average? Someone could be going through a judgment here, okay? Somebody misses you because now they're seeing your worth. Maybe someone here may have, dismissed you maybe because you didn't look like what they would, want on their arm. King of Cups here, all right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wise energy. But this is a person who could have been very, I'm hearing stoic, serious, somebody who may have acted like they didn't have emotions, justice. Some of you, you have Libra in your energy, or you could be judges, or you could be a judge of oneself. And karma is playing out here. Okay, this is getting juicy. Okay, so there is karma here that is happening. Oh, a situation of a Two of Cups from somebody that rejected you, somebody that withheld, or even somebody that either wanted to be married or they were married or they could have been married. Okay, we're gonna see what this Hierophant is talking about. Someone here wants a Two of Cups with you, somebody who rejected you. You may have brought a lot of stability to this person. Okay, so when they're with you, things would be going great. Okay, so maybe this is a person that did not want to put in the work. Oh, I just heard something. Timid, lazy, and cheap. Did you know that you're beautiful? Mm, mm, mm. You're beautiful, honey. If you were made to be not beautiful, some of you, I feel like your father, they may have not complimented you a whole lot. Um, or if they did it maybe when you're older, or now you have conversation with your father. Now that you're grown, maybe you never really had real conversation about emotional stuff. Okay, so a lot of people don't really have that. Some people are known to be leaders, to just be a provider. The logic, education here. Somebody may have gone to school because your father put that in you. So you could be very educated, very you're a leader, but you could be seen as aggressive. Okay, we'll love you till the end. See, when it comes to high value person, men or women, it's not only about the finances. Somebody here is a real leader in the spirit and also in here on earth. Okay, in the 5D they have a position, and in the 3D they have a position. I don't know if it matters. There's a sense of hierarchy, tradition, belief systems, wisdom, mental growth, okay, self-development. Someone here may be thinking about going to therapy or getting a life coach. All right, my sweetie pie, I hope you understand. I will love you. Some of you, your father wants you to know that You will love you till the end. You are connected to your father very strongly. So if your father has departed, he is going to be with you. He's your two of cups. For some of you, you want someone who is like your father. Okay, your father could have been a stand-up man. You know, a strong person. So what are they going to instill you? It's called environmental conditioning. When you grow in a space or environment with a strong man, you're likely going to emulate that energy, and you're going to carry that energy as a masculine energy. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man, right? You're going to have this manly man things, but it doesn't mean that you cannot settle in your femininity. And I feel like this is where divine feminine is now trying to go. Divine feminine is open to feedback, but constructive feedback, not from the average Joe, but from the men that has put in the work, the divine masculine that consider themselves high value. That's a person you're going to respect, because you know why? When they speak, you actually listen because they're credible. That's why I love listening to Kevin Samuels, and I talked about this last night. Watched yesterday's last night's video, and I talked about how um it's a lot of masculine energy on my table, which I love. So, even if you didn't have a daddy in your life or a father, don't be hard on yourself. These things are karmic, okay? They're karmic. They're things that you're supposed to learn by yourself and become your own person. So some people may not understand that because they don't know your background. People are going to judge you, but with the same measure they judge it, they will be judged, okay? The Hierophant is here. Karma, justice. I mean, how do you say to a woman they're ugly when in actual fact we all cannot be the same, right? I was born with a cleft palate. I'm proud of my scar because I grew up with a strong man. I never felt insecure about that. I may have, maybe, but it did not affect me to a point where I cried about it. I don't dwell on it. I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. I will love you till the end. There are people here. But you see, the thing about it, imagine if I didn't have a father in my life. We need to understand the importance and the value of taking care of what we bring into the world. I don't know if somebody here could be dealing with a deadbeat dad or parents. But the thing about it, the way I look at it, there's also a sense of forgiveness that needs to happen, because with these dynamics, it's like there's confusion in the dating world or in the relationship world, because again, like I say, women fought for their rights to be able to have their freedom. There is balance and there's fairness, and people are living accordingly. And I don't see why people should not evolve, men and women. I shouldn't have to take the average Joe because I'm being told that my value is going down because I'm getting older. Anybody can get outside and get hit by a bus. That's superficial stuff. That is nonsense, right? Yeah, they want candy, but you're not always going to be on candy, sir, ma'am, right? So I don't know if there is an element here. Teach your children to have self-esteem and to have secure attachments. Okay, secure attachments. Talk to your children. But there's a love here. I want to see what this some of you, your dad was your soulmate or is your soulmate. Okay. Oh, I'm wearing shorts. I'm like, oh my God, somebody here could be very controlling. They may want to control what you wear, things like that. I didn't have issues like that with my dad. My dad let me be. My dad let me be an individual. And so I don't see why I should be listening to anybody who tells me that I'm not enough when my own father said I am enough. When you put in a good dosage of healthy things in your children, that's an investment to yourself. Okay, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Learning, education is not only in the classroom, but also in the things that you do as a parent. I feel like there's a reconciliation of spirits. Okay, there's a reconciliation of spirits. You know, my father never told me he loved me until he was way older. So some things come with age too. Okay, you don't know everything. Okay, you don't know everything. I don't know everything. Kevin Samuels did not know everything. He was wrong in his delivery. Absolutely. I get that. Some of the things, but he says so much valid stuff. I was like, yo, I never thought I would even be listening to this dude. But there's something that, and the thing about it, I do what makes me happy and what pleases me. I'm not here for, you know, the masses. Yeah, the market may say whatever the market says, but I have the ability to change my trades. I'm an investor as well, so I can talk finances. I know a lot about a lot. Okay. Yes, I'm a high value woman. Yes, I do make six figures between my businesses and between my work and everything that I've done in my life. So I can speak. I'm credible. And I grew up from a father who came from nothing to something. I manifested to be where I am. I don't need handouts. Just like, Kevin would refuse to talk to men that wanted handouts. A cheap, lazy, and timid man. He was about something, okay? Just like Jesus was, because there's some people that try to come at him with the religious stuff, like, oh, okay, okay, okay. Look, forget about all that. Forget about all that. Be you at the end of the day. If religion is your thing, let religion be your thing. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. If it was your path, so be it. But respect is so important because the more gratitude you have in the things that are happening around yourself and around others is their own human experience. Let people be. Let people choose. We got choices. I chose to be here. If I choose to get married, I can manifest it because I want it because I'm spiritual. But Kevin Samuels will say, no, nobody wants you. You cannot keep a relationship. But what about the men that have been married 20, 100 times, right? Divine masculine who's been through these failures, these losses. We're not sitting there talking about that. That's value that has gone down. That is stock that is diminishing. You say it's not the same for men and women. Why? I will love. Why the double standard? Hmm? Aren't we accountable at the end of the day? If we commit the same crime, we're both going to jail, man or woman, right? So some of you guys, I don't know. Let me get some messages from a past person here. No one will ever compare to you. Yes. So you know, some of you could be elevating, and people can see that you have a glow to you. You are not apologetic for who you are. Okay. Some of you could just be going through a change. I want to reach out to you. Someone may show up to your home if they know where you live. Okay. Nothing really makes sense without you. I let courage to come back to you. Let's have two more cards. You're my total world. Somebody could be watching you. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. I'm so sorry. Your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. So oftentimes we may feel like we want this, we want that, we want that, but all we're doing at the end of the day, we're looking for that ultimate happiness for ourselves, right? And if you cannot get it from somebody, why can't you give that to yourself? Even Jesus in the Bible, he did not say, I'm about to, you know, make you money. No. He said, I'm gonna make you a fishes of men. Fishes of men. Some of you have a higher purpose. whether it's by yourself or it's with somebody else. But you have a higher purpose and you have a higher perspective that a lot of people listen to you. That same mindset that they say it doesn't matter, we just want you to be cute and be quiet. You are teaching people to awaken. As much as you may irritate some people, or some people may feel like you don't have the right to tell them anything, there's an aspect of understanding that there is mutual love and mutual respect between divine masculine and divine feminine. I am hopeful that we will reunite one night. What? I said, I am hopeful that we will reunite again. I said one night. Some of you, your person may come at night. I don't know why I said it. We will reunite at night. Oh, some of you, you may like to drink. Divine feminine may like to drink here with the. Somebody here may not want to be around you because you could get belligerent or you get very loud and obnoxious. I heard some of you, divine feminines, you drink like your fathers. You drink like your fathers. Like the sun. Did you know that you're beautiful? You may have lost relationships by certain behaviors here. You know that you met a lot of people. You could have been married if you wanted to be married. I don't know, somebody wanted to be married, but somebody doesn't feel like it makes any difference for them. And that's the attitude that divine masculine is saying they don't want. They want you to be decisive. Do you want to be married or do you not want to be married? And you gotta move accordingly. So what does that look like? Communication. Remember, I talked about observation versus conversation. Some of you want somebody like your father. Okay, so your father could have been a provider, a protector. Normally, divine feminines look to, especially if their father was in their life. Okay, and they were a stand-up man. They were a high value man. My dad was a high value man. Yes, respect to all the high value men. Respect, man, respect, respect, respect. If you see a family man, respect. I love this. Hi, Christus. I'm not surprised. A lot of you guys could be connecting either to your father or your father's spirit, or there's something here. It could be, as much as, divine masculine and divine feminine, you both want peace. You both want the peace. I feel like divine feminine knows that divine masculine is trying to come back. Page of Swords. Somebody could be watching here. Somebody wants to move to calmer waters. Okay. Someone may be angry with you for unfinished business. They're healing. They're healing their heart. So if you thought this person left the connection unscathed, you are wrong. Somebody here could be depressed, but you gotta get out of that funk. Okay, you gotta get out of that funk. You gotta get up, get up, get up. I'm hearing somebody could be depressed. Okay, we have a hangman here. The hangman. Somebody here, I think somebody may also like to drink, so they could be nursing a hangover. Okay, so they could be sleeping, nursing a hangover. Page of Pentacles. You might not be talking to who this is, but this is your soulmate. They're drinking over you. Did you know that you're beautiful? You're beautiful. You don't need to do this to your body. I love you till the end. My sweetie. Some of you are getting a higher love. You're getting help from the spirit world. Okay. If there's something that you cannot kick, a habit, something that you are being helped, you are going back to spirit. Some of you are opening your crown chakra. You could be doing a lot of meditation. You could be doing a lot of grounding. You could be going to the park, or you could be You're gonna be doing a lot of spiritual work. Okay, Seven of Swords in the reverse, very nice. So you are defeating some demons here. Okay, the demons that you're about to really like slap in the face. Someone here may like big and tall. Okay, maybe your father was big and tall. All right. I will. But not to say that you will, because you're love. Some of you, you are real love. Like you're a sweetheart. You go past the shallow stuff. If you love somebody from the heart, if you love who they are, their soul, their essence, everything don't matter. True love knows no boundaries. True love knows no limits. Like somebody may even be totally different from your type, but when you fall in love, it's like wow. So somebody else did not expect to fall in love with you because you may not be their type, or they may have thought they wanted something like that, but then it was presented. They could have even been praying for somebody like you. But then you show up, they don't know what to do with you because they were not ready. How were they not ready? This could be somebody who may have, you know, say, if I meet the right person, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then they meet the right person, they cannot do whatever they say they're going to do. So there is a struggle here. There is a struggle of some sort. Two of coins. All right, give me one card here. Five of coins, yeah. Victim mentality. Six of swords in the reverse and the fool in the reverse. So somebody has a lack mindset. Somebody may have thought, okay, I don't have enough. This is an average person who thinks about the 50-50. So they may not have a lot, and they may have thought, okay, I don't want to do that. I want to upgrade myself and become this person. So they may not have a whole lot of money. Okay, they may not have a whole lot of money. This could have been somebody who could have lost. Okay, so the one thing that I thought was very interesting was, okay, so what happens if I get married and then I get divorced? I lose everything. This could be a divine feminine. I'm sorry, divine masculine talking to divine feminine. And so divine feminine is like, who created marriage? Who created the laws of the land? Did you know that you're beautiful? You were always a dama. You were always a dama, divine masculine. You were always a dama. You were always the man. There is so much love and respect for you. Divine feminine loves you. But along the way, there are things that needed to be changed. As we evolve, we both gotta evolve. And say, okay, we love each other, divine masculine, divine feminine. We love one another. We need each other. Because in the beginning, if we look at the story, if we're gonna, I'm not going religious here, okay? I just want to make you see something. I refer to any text, okay? Anything, any philosopher. I look at Kevin Samuels. I got respect for that man now. I, but that's what it is. My people have perished from the lack of knowledge. There's a teacher in each of us. There is a teacher in all of us. The question is, are you ready to accept that cup? That cup of truth, that dosage of truth. Some of you may have went your own ways. I'm hearing your father is proud of you. Proud of you. Real proud of you. All right? I don't know. I need to fix this table. We'll love you till the end. Hey. I will love you till the end. I'm a baby. Some of you could be twin flames, or you could be born out of twin flames. Your parents could have been twin flames. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the married the married people giving birth to children who get divorced or who have children out of wedlock. You're not going to be exactly like your parents. You're not going to be exactly like your mother or your father. Your journey is your journey. But these are your soulmates that you're born to whether they're present or not, in any type of way. Okay, it's a blessing when you grow up with both parents and seeing what love looks like, and looking at the decisions that they make, and looking at the work that they've put in. But not to say that they give you these things. You may see them, but that may not be your path. My parents died together. Well, not the same day, but they were married. I was born in a marriage. So why am I saying that? Because I mean, there is this assumption, right? I've been divorced. I was divorced at 29, and my spiritual journey started. I met a man who was really, really good to me. That was a high value man. That was a I experienced a high value man, so I can talk about it. But I also know who I was at the time. After my divorce, I worked on myself. I was at the most highly elevated time of my life spiritually. I did not, I meditated a lot. I was very grounded. I felt the love of God. I had this zen in my spirit. I would go to court with my ex, and, he would be talking all this talk. I didn't have to say a thing. Things would just go my way. So I know the power of being connected to spirit, right? I don't have to be logical about it. I don't have to go and fight with you. I don't have to be argumentative with you. It is done for me with my higher self. My higher self can produce those things. I can speak about dismissed cases because people were manifesting. I can talk about, people becoming wealthy by changing their mindset. You have the same ability as everybody else. You have it. But because your mountain is so big, you cannot see beyond that. So your mindset is going to have to change. So you become this high value man that you want to be so badly. Don't stay average and try to put divine feminine down and say, come on, let's be down here together. Let's struggle over here together. No, misery loves company. I'm not talking to the average man today. I am going to talk to divine masculine, divine feminine, high value from now on moving forward. So if this is where you're not, if you're still paging and knighting, you can peace out. I don't care if nobody watches me. I want the right people to watch me. People that want to be accountable. People that are optimistic, even if it's not for this generation of people. And let's let the collective help our children grow up knowing what it is to take care of self. Let's not stop each other from moving forward or evolving because we want to take advantage or we want to control a person. I don't know what this is talking about. Stay optimistic, okay? Divine timing, yes, separation, and be honest. You got to be honest. If you want to be successful, you got to be honest with yourself. Then you're going to be able to be honest with others, okay? It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Some of you may have grown up in families, even though you had a provider, a protector, but there were no talks about feelings because emotions were taboo. You're not supposed to cry. I've only seen my dad cry once. Once. He was a Scorpio Saggy, okay? He's a Scorpio Saggy, and I only saw my dad cry once, and I thought that was the most beautiful thing. I mean, somebody's crying, you think it's beautiful? That is crazy to me. But yeah, because I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that. Sometimes I don't know if somebody here could have been holding or withholding feelings, or may have felt like they were not free enough to be vulnerable with you. Okay, I'm a baby. Someone here may have daughters and now is starting to understand. Sometimes, some people who don't have children may not be able to relate to some of these things, but then they also know the love that they may have received from their own fathers, right? You could have been the only child, it doesn't matter, but you experienced a love from somewhere, especially if you're trying to develop yourself to be a stand-up person, to be accountable, not just trying to get over one person, take advantage of somebody, stealing all this bullshit, all this nonsense, because you're lazy, you're timid, and you don't want to put in the work. Yeah, Kevin Samuels was also hated by men. I did not even realize that. But that's because it's the truth. If you're going to be high value man, separate yourself from somebody who is, well, if you know that you're not on the same frequency, you got to go away and put in the work. I don't believe in dating broke. I've never been, that person. When I've been to shelters twice. It's taken me long to be here, but I'm now, and I had to change my way of thinking. And the one thing I will not allow is for a man to raise their voice or their hands at me. And I am not going to do the same because I know I will get beat up. Beat up. Women that put their hands on their man, look, I don't feel sorry for y'all. Stop that. Stop it. Express your love. Express your love. Be in your femininity and love on the person that loves you. If there's no love, there is no need for you to, get all aggressive and in somebody's face. I understand what divine masculine is saying. Some of you have just become so just uncontrollable. If we're not going to do it for ourselves, let's do it for our children. What is it that they're observing of you? Even if there's no conversation, children are very, very insightful. They look at things. They look at what you're doing. I think my dad thought I was shy, but I knew everything that he was doing. Yeah, he was married to my mother, absolutely. But I didn't admire, but that's the thing that I'm saying. Even though I was a child, I kind of became like him because I'm like, okay, but yeah, I understand. Women cannot really be like men, but we really can if we want to. I don't see the advantage of me getting married really because I'm high value already. I can provide for myself. There are things that are in the works right now, but I'm not looking for any handouts. I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated to pay my bill or anything like that. I pay my own bills. And then that's another thing too. We got to protect ourselves. If you're a high value woman, there is a thing that you got to protect yourself. You have to be safe, divine feminine. Some of you don't have like a strong male presence in your life. So you're gonna have you're being this man and this woman, and that's not supposed to be a job. But what do you do if you're not being chosen, right? And no, you're not playing victim either, because it's the reality. They said the market is going to determine your value. So now you put the value on yourself, you invest in yourself, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. My dad told me it's not about, a man, find a man that will provide for you. What if that man never shows up? What if divine masculine never shows up for you? Right? You have that security that you built around yourself. You call the shots. You're the empress of your own empire. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I can tell you, I had to heal when my brother was born. You took all the attention because I was like, wait a minute, I'm daddy's girl. But I had to be strong and understand that, men are going to want to control and they want to, put more value in, men stuff or in another man, which is, oh, I love that too. I love, 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 love what Kevin Samuel was doing, because he was not only talking to women, he was talking to men. He was teaching the men to be awake and see that they have stopped being the role model that they're supposed to be for us. So you cannot cry about it. Just because you got a penis doesn't make you more powerful or superior than the woman. She's not beneath you. She's supposed to be with you, beside you, walk with you. That's how you get aligned. And even ox, okay, for farmers, if for those that know about farming, There's an element of agriculture, there's an element of country, there's also an element of planting. But anyway, because we were talking about seeds as well. But anyway, look, to be aligned, alignments, you have to be on the same page, right? You got to be at the same frequency. In order for me to listen to one channel on the radio, I can't go over here when the channel is over here. I have to make an adjustment. Some of you, you need to go to places where what it is that you want is, you want the American dream. Go to America. I did that by myself. Yes, my dad, ended up, helping me with like the financial part because I was a kid. I started traveling at 11. I'm open like that because I had that opportunity. But I'm a kid from Zimbabwe. I'm just a Zimbabwean. But that jazz thing, it's me minimizing that. No, I am that I am. I am whatever it is that you're gonna call me. But I'm not going to diminish my life because you feel like it's too bright for you. Some of you, you're meant to be where you are. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. And if you're not putting in the work, you're gonna stay stagnant. No, you cannot blame anybody for your shortcomings. Player in the reverse. Nice. Some of you, you're changing. Will love you to the end. No, I'm not saying they're coming to marry you. Mm-mm. No. But someone here could be living a player life. Okay, there could be somebody's not trying to get married. Somebody's not trying to really be a player, but they're also not trying to be committed to one situation. So, I don't know if this is a man or woman. Okay. Some of you, someone may have underestimated you, or they may have underestimated your baby daddy or your baby mama because maybe none of these people are in your life. You could have been married, or you're divorced, or you may have children out of wedlock, and they may have called these people names, better, simp, whatever, But yeah, some of you may have had to deal with the average person because you didn't have much of a choice. For some of you, um, I want to say something. Yeah, shallow is here, but you were never a convenience to this person. Somebody here who talk all this talk is what I'm hearing. Maybe they made you seem like you were nothing. They did not see your value, or they may have tried to devalue this connection. This person is coming in to tell you the truth. They're coming in to tell you their real truth because there's something that they are learning. Okay. What advice do we have, Spirit? This is a weekend reading. I'm about to close it out. May I have advice, please? Advice? Advice, advice, advice. All right, standards. Oh, friendship. Some of you, you have standards even in friendship. Male or female, just friendships. If a friendship is not bringing you what it is that you feel is, you know, is fair or whatever. But I feel like some of you love from a distance. So just because your friend, you don't talk to your friend every single day, you guys are really close in your spirit. So that's also another two of cups here on the table. So some of you, your friendships are blossoming. They're mutual respect. They are high value friendships that you have. Okay, high value friendships that you have. Ooh, ooh, that reminds me. Kevin said he doesn't want to hang out with the cheap dude, the cheap guy that goes to the bathroom when the bill comes. In other cultures, or even in other races, these people fight for the bill. They want to pay for the bill because they have that mindset, knowing that there is more where that came from. It's all about the mindset. Some of you divine masculines, I don't know if you've never planned a date or if you're just a cheapskate. I will. Or somebody here may say, "Oh, That stuff we don't do. Thugs don't do that. Thugs don't buy flowers. Mhm. I love some of Kevin for hanging up on those type of dudes. The average dude, no. My dad was no average. That's why I don't take average. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I will love you too. It's fun. If somebody thinks my value is low, cool. You went through several marriages and relationships. Your value is just as low, right? And then some of you apology. Some of you have an apology coming in. Some of you, someone owes you an apology. Okay. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Somebody's stuck on you because it's a past life connection. Sometimes you don't know why you are so attached to something, okay? And it's because weight, denial, finances, okay? So financial challenges are affecting this connection. As a lot of connections are affected by finances here, because that's what we are told sometimes, that's the most important thing. So you work hard. So somebody could work a lot. They may make excuses that they're working. They're fake excuses. Okay. This person is not, it's called fake busy. Fake busy. Okay. Appearing like they're busy, but they're not really doing anything. Their finances are not talking for what they're doing. Okay. So also, um, because if their finances is not showing the work. Finances are what's gonna show the work. If you're a very logical person, and if you're a very logical person, and if you're a parent, you're gonna teach your children certain things, investments. You're gonna have a will that is gonna cover your children when you're gone. You're thinking about the afterlife. That's what a man does. That's what a man does. Even in death, they're going to be there. I will. Oh my God, I want to cry now. Some of you had a really, 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 really educated father. This person could have taken themselves to school or back to school, all right, to improve their finances, to be able to provide. They left a legacy for some of you. You may have a legacy. You may have inherited some things here, but it's not only what made you you. Some of you haven't even tapped into that because you still got your own empire to create before you even giggle and dabble into this gift that was given to you. Someone here may have tried maybe to deny you of your inheritance, of your legacy, of what is owed to you. But you are very, very powerful. Like I said before, you are powerful because you have a position in the spirit, but you also have a position here in the land of the living. Because you are very powerful. You could be a master manifester. You bring things to pass. What you say needs to be done or is going to be done will be done. You know how to manifest things. You know how to move from point A to point B. You're not limited by mindsets. You're not limited by other people or what they think about you. We'll love you till the end. Some of you could be practicing self-love. A lot of self-love here, a lot of self-concepts, understanding who you are as a person and who you are in God, and the God that is you. I am that I am. Whatever you say. Some of you could be afraid of blasphemous things. Even Jesus, when Jesus said, "I am God," they hated him too. They hated him because they did not know that he was God, just like they were gods. I will make you fishers of men, so that you know who you are. You did not go giving them fish. Oh, you want fish? You're a fisher. You're a fisherman. Okay, I'm gonna give you fish. I'm gonna give you fish. You taught them to fish. I don't need a man. It's a thing that man has been talking about. Why are we not saying we don't need a man? Why do we need no, 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 no? Why do you and why do you not? That is always a personal thing. Now, I have a lot of fire in my chart. I'm a Leo Virgo Caspi. I'm very down to earth, but I can also be very extroverted. I can be very introverted. I can fit in any place. So I'm every woman. I can be very feminine and I can dress differently. I can style my hair differently. But that's for me. Did you know that you're beautiful? Why can't you just accept a person for who they are and what their journey entails? I love you till the end. My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. I will love you till the end. I'm a baby. Mm, 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 mm. I feel like there's something good coming towards you. Let's take a look at. I feel there's something really, really beautiful coming your way. Unexpected expenses. I think you'll be okay. Negotiation. Some of you, you have a business deal coming in, okay? Will love you too. I'm sorry, guys. I am just like channeling right now. Some of you could be getting into sales. You're going to be very successful. Very successful in sales. If you're thinking of going into sales, you're thinking of a product or there's a product that you're about to put out there, it's going to sell really good. Some of you are about to receive a business deal. You could be interviewing people or people will be interviewing you, but you are coming into some type of partnership, okay? I feel it has a lot to do with expenses and expenses. Some of you will have your expenses paid anyway, so you could even be traveling somewhere and you will have your expenses paid because someone here may want to either meet you. Some of you are about to meet very high profile people, very high value, okay, very high value people. So some of you need to take care of your health. Okay, you could be losing weight, or you could be getting work done. Some of you are going to be doing the natural work, meaning you could be working out. You could really be looking good. That people are going to think that you are wrecking expenses by maybe getting BBLs and stuff like that. You do whatever you want. It's your money. Okay, but I feel like there's something about medical bills. Okay, I don't know if they're medical bills in regards to somebody else that you're paying, but somebody here could be paying your bills. Okay. Woo! Now I just heard something. Somebody may have said, "Oh, here we go with the gold diggers." Well, look at this. Check this out, right? Check this out. The Godfather himself, he would say, "I'm not talking to you. You're average." Yo, I love that, man. I was like, I never thought I would be watching this, man. I'm late to the party. I get it. I'm late, but that's because there were things that we were working on the spirit realm, like the collective. I'm sure a lot of the collectives are going back to being either masculine if they're masculine energy or feminine if they're a feminine energy. I feel a lot of divine energy because we have divine timing here. Okay, some of you could be in divine or spiritual connections. Okay, and I feel like there is an element of faith coming in that is about to reproduce things. Some of you are reconciling with somebody either from your past life or from this life that but you feel like you have a soul agreement. So you have unfinished business here. You have unfinished business. Some of you, there's somebody who's thinking about you that you've long forgotten about. Long forgotten about. All right, let me have more spirit. My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. There is a father that wants to tell their daughter that they will love them to the end. I'm so happy. I'm not crying because I was bawling before I started this reading. It was just like I don't know if somebody has been crying. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's have a message, spirit. will love you. There's a situation that is stuck. What about it? Woo! Somebody wants to reconcile. I told you, the lovers. Love you to the end. Mama, baby. Someone here could be learning French, or they're French, or somebody speaks French Creole, or you could be from Haiti, Haitian Creole. Somebody could be getting in touch with the Haitian Creole this week or this coming week, maybe, because this is a weekend reading, really. Okay, someone here may come from a different part of the world. I already say that, okay? I will. This is also a website online. Somebody could be watching you from other parts of the world, whether it's on social media. Some of you may be going on some type of platform online, and that's where you're going to find your person. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you just come from different parts of the world. Some of you could be meeting somebody from a different culture, race, um, you know, place of origin. Your history may be similar but different. Your journey could have been parallel or similar, or but also at the same time, maybe different locations. Okay. Let me see. Someone here could be well traveled. Someone here may like history. Someone here may love um, may have gone around the world. So just because somebody's gone around the world doesn't mean that you run out of things to do or places to go. There's nobody, I don't know of anyone really who has traveled every region of the world. Somebody here I feel like has to take control. Wheel of Fortune here. Somebody has to take control, plan days, plan things, plan vacations. Some of you divine masculines, you may not even know how to plan a day. My sweetie pie, I hope you are. And Kevin addressed those things. So it's not like if a divine masculine wants to take a divine feminine out, divine feminine, stop sitting here acting like you don't know. You already know what it is. Actions speak louder than words. They don't want to take you out. They don't want to be with you. Point blank, period. Okay, I understand. You can manifest them back. But are they going to be that person that you really want if they come back? Have they even done the work? Somebody wants to choose you now. And you're going to be like, why now? Page of Spears, King of Cups, whatever. Queen of Spears in the reverse. This is a person who could have cheated on you. They could have been mean to you. They could have been passive aggressive with you. They may have not shown you anything or given you anything. They may have actually shown you negative emotion. Okay. Woo. Three of Swords. You could have healed yourself very quickly. Some of you find solace in knowing who you are because you put back the focus on yourself. So there is an element of self-love. All right. We'll love you till the end. Yes, you put the burdens down. 10 of Spears. Understand. I will love you till the end. I'm happy. Some of you now have space to manifest other things. You've removed certain energies. You've done the cord cutting. People, places, and things. You block people that are not for your highest good. Family, friends. And you continue to elevate. You continue to elevate, and you continue to put the burdens down. Continue to put the burdens down. Fixing things in your own life, in your own spirit. Some of you could be going to therapy, like I said before. Someone here could be looking for a coach, okay, a life coach. I'm not a person that really truly believes in those things because I believe in healing, absolutely. But so we have the star showing up here. But some of you, you know the power that you have within yourself. You are your healer, right? You are the healer. The kingdom of God is within you. You know who you are in the spirit. So there's something here that you're being asked to have faith, okay? Because we did have the star, and then we have 7 of Spears here. So you need to have faith in something. There's something that you're being asked to have faith in. All right, let's have the final message. I'm going to close this live. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you have not. I feel like somebody's going to show up either in your life again, or they're showing up in your home, at your home, somewhere. I will love you till the end. I'm a baby. If it's long distance, they're traveling towards you. Something that has been stagnant. You're not seeing this person coming in though. Let's see. Three cards of advice, Spirit. Three cards. What you want us to know? Any additional messages for my collectives? Any additional messages? Some of you could be moving. You could be moving neighborhoods. Okay, you could be moving neighborhoods. Um, some of you, you are coming into a caring connection. Mhm. I see you going this way, going backwards. So you're going to back to your past. Okay, so you may have somebody from your past coming back. You don't see this coming. Five. So you may not be talking to who this is. Five normally talks about halfway things. There's a connection that did not tip over to being a relationship or a connection, but there was a caring energy here. Okay, the gate, the garden, and the gates. This is your person. This is your person. This person may remind you of certain traits about your father. Okay. This person, no matter your age, they see that you are beautiful. They like your innocence. Someone here may have a small daughter. Okay. Can have an 8, 9 year old, 10 year old, even a teenager. But this children may look younger than what they actually are, so they could be smaller. Okay. There's something here about growth and change. Some of you, you really come out of this little girl, or you bring this little girl in a connection that your person goes to their childhood, and they like what they see. So someone here may also put a, what you call it, manifested you when you were younger. Someone may have followed a certain path that led them to their counterpart. So you may have moved from one part of the world or the city or the state. Even Kevin, some of the talk he talks about that. Sometimes we're just not being taught or shown to just move because our spirit just wants to move, or we just think that's where. Sometimes your spirit is leading you to go to Texas. Your spirit could be leading you to go to Africa. The spirit could be leading you to go to somewhere else, because that your soul is being called. Someone is calling your soul, your spirit. So some of you, you may come from different parts of the world. I think I already said that already. And you are being, what you call it? You're being put together with your person. I don't know if you're in a long distance relationship, but whatever is happening, your connection is evolving. So if you were by yourself, you could be moving towards your love. It's going to be on an authentic love. You guys could be very similar, or you're the same person. This could be a male or a female version of you. This person may bring out the childhood in you. They may be a person that makes you want to go in and resolve that little girl or that little boy, okay, to heal that little child within. Someone here may be playful. Somebody likes your personality. I don't know. There's something here. There's a beautiful love here. Someone here may have something in their garden. I don't know what it is. Maybe a plant. Somebody may have put a plant outside, or you will be doing some gardening, or you could be manifesting a house where you can do some gardening. I will love you till the end. 7 chakra. You could be working on that. Some of you are very well off, okay? Queen of Pentacles, which is a woman holding a coin. You're very successful, not only in the logic, not only in the physical, on the 3D, or in the wealth wise, the money, but you are wealthy in your spirit. We have a cat, a black cat here. Somebody may have cats, or may like cats, or may like animals, okay? Someone here may also be into divination, okay? Or you may be learning divination. Some of you communicate with animals, or you communicate or you train animals. There's something here about animalistic instincts, okay? Someone here may be very, very spiritual. We also have the 7th chakra because you have opened your crown chakra. All right, you have the light coming in through you, and people are seeing that. For some of you, you're taking care of yourself, which is showing out on the outside, but it started from the beginning, from the journey that you went through. You may have gone through an awakening. Some of you, your earth angels, okay, you archangel Uriel. Some of you need to call on archangel Uriel. I mean, whatever it is that you call on, all right. Yeah, some of you, you have gone even just from understanding that it's not only about just the 3D level. You are starting to go higher. You're going from a woman holding a coin to doing nothing and getting everything. All right. You could have worked a lot on your money because that's what you know. You've been following a strong, hardworking person. So you've been going and being in your divine masculinity. You know, you couldn't tell them nothing, but now you are more divinity. You're reconciling with your divine masculine, divine feminine within. Okay, for some of you, you're actually reconciling with your divine masculine or divine feminine here. All right. Like the sun. Did you know that you're beautiful? Mm. Divine masculine. You need to tell divine feminine that she's beautiful. Acknowledge her. Because you're pushing her and degrading her and valuing them. You say I didn't put a value on them. The market did. Okay, cool. But you as the investor, you know to change if something is not giving you what it is that you want. You are the one, you got to change your position before you can change mine. Because I'm looking. Just like your children are looking. Some of you may not have children, but you may even want somebody to call you daddy. You want your person to call you daddy. You want them to call you mommy. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about this mommy, unless you're my child. I will love you till the end. I will love you till the end. I'm a baby. Some of you, you're okay being alone. You are okay being alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone. Okay. You may not have um someone who was detached wants to come back. Could be a Leo. It could be an air sign. This is an energy of a boss, an entrepreneur, somebody who maybe they never really have maybe, I don't know. There's somebody's business that's not doing as well, but it's about to blow off. Okay, it's about to blow up. I'm hearing it's about to blow up. So if you have been failing at something, things are about to turn around for you. Things are about to get hot, is what I'm hearing. And then some of you could be getting into real estate, or you could be buying a home, or you could be selling a home. There's something about a home here. There's also an element of investing in somebody. Home, in a spiritual sense, home is where you want to be. So I'm hearing that somebody wants to go to somebody because they feel like home. Okay. Some of you, you have an additional person coming into your home. You could have a child, an additional child. Okay. So wrap up if you don't want a child. For some of you, it could be a grandchild. Okay. Or like the sun. Did you know that you're beautiful? Mm. All right, female here. Some of you could be meeting a female. You may have a son coming home or a child coming home. For some of you, it's a younger person coming home to you. I will love you till the end. I'm a baby. There's destiny here. Woo! I think some of you are about to buy your son a car. They're going to be so happy. If you have the money, okay. No, we're not buying love here. Some of you are about to, somebody's about to do something for you, and people are going to be talking. Yeah, I'm not. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Some of you have a high value man that wants to impress you. We'll love you till the end. My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. I'm out. I love you guys. I hope you enjoy this reading. If you want me to be staying here, doing these readings and random messages and channeling, show me love, baby. Hit that like button. Show me that you understand what I'm talking about. Show me that I'm resonating with you. Okay? Some of you, you need to acknowledge people. There are people that are very significant in your life that care about you, but they just want that reassurance. Someone here may like reassurance. Someone here, their love language could be words of affirmation. Okay? Understand. I will. Maybe you didn't have that from your parents or from your father. Okay. Maybe your father did not tell you that they loved you. So you could be you come off maybe stoic. You may come off like you may not be the most expressive of oneself's emotions. And if you do, or when you do, people may think you're just playing them because you could really be this person that is wanted by a lot of people, but it doesn't mean you want everybody. You know who you are, you have value, right? You just don't want anybody, just Tom, Dick, and Harry. You have standards. I'm now, oh, Spirit now giving me standards. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody here may have thought you didn't have standards, or you could just be a player or a playette, but you got standards. I understand divine masculine. If you're a page or a knight and you have masculine energy, men especially, you may have no standards or masculine energy. Doesn't matter the sex or the gender. Could be a man or a woman. Especially if there's a lot of indulging energy, because we did open when I say we did open with this King of Cups and the Four of Cups here. A lot of cups. There could be a lot of drinking. Some of you drink like your daddy. We talked about that. Some you could even be a man, and that is also could be closing off your crown chakra. That's why the crown chakra is Archangel Uriel was here. Okay. Sometimes you limit your messages, your downloads, the things that you're capable of, because when you're under the influence, that's why they're called spirits that invade your body, things that slow you down, right? My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. I, I want you to understand that everything that somebody says and it teaches you something or it upgrades you, or anybody that comes into your life, a parent, a child, they're there to teach you a lesson. Just because I'm a child doesn't mean I don't have a say in anything. Some of you may have grown up in places where you could not express yourself to your parents or to elders, or people expected you to be quiet. So you may have been silenced as a child. All right. So many, but you were not meant to be silenced. That's why some people are like, you become so bougie and you become this person that they don't recognize. They don't know who you are because you were not meant to stay in one place. Some people did not want you to chase waterfalls. They wanted you to stay in the lakes and the rivers that like they used to. Some of you, you may have a home that may be near a waterfall. Maybe that's your dream. Or you're going somewhere where there's a waterfall. There's something about a waterfall. Or you may be building a waterfall in your backyard. Okay. Someone may like the sound of water, so that's why they're doing that. Okay. Um, we'll love you till the end. My sweetie pie, I hope you want. Someone here may make mean pies. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Someone here may make mean pies. They like pies. Okay. I'm not a baker. My mom always wanted me to bake, and I baked, but now I don't have that. So sometimes, parents want you to do this. They're doing what they know how, but that was not my thing, baking, and I'm not taking pride in that. I know how to bake. I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. That's not my thing, my passion. Okay. But it may be somebody else's passion. So someone here may have expected you to be more, catering to them, but they never gave you that place to be able to cater to them. That's weird. Okay. Um, let's do let's do all signs, shall we? I want to do all signs. I'm hearing about peasantry. Somebody saying peasantry. Like somebody may have thought you didn't have money. Okay. What? Like you did not know my value and my worth. You don't know my net worth. Look me up, boy, girl, right? So, did you know that you're beautiful? I mean, you don't want to put your business out there because you don't want, people with bad intentions coming after you. Some of you, you need a man around you to protect you. Okay, you need safety. But some of you already know that, though. You already know that. But what can you do, right? What can you do? Because you're devalued, you're being graded on certain things that you had no idea you were being graded on. In the karmic realm, absolutely. I don't know what that means in the karmic realm. Some of you could have been dealing with a karmic soulmate. All right, Aries to Pisces. This is their sign, Aries. There's an Aries here that is you're gonna be dealing with a narcissistic Aries, okay? Forget about it if you're trying to change something with this Aries. You cannot change people unless they want to change, okay? It's not your job to change people. People change because they want to change. So I don't see an apology coming from this Aries, okay? Taurus. If you're dealing with Taurus, there's a Taurus that's hurting. Woo, you may have blocked this Taurus, honey. They want you to unblock them. You could be hurting over a Taurus or a Taurus is hurting over you, but there is some blockage here. Somebody could be blocked, or there's something here that just did not move forward, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, if you heard from a Gemini in October, this Gemini is coming in. They want something solid. They want something authentic, is what I'm hearing. Something authentic, yes. Okay. All right. There's a Cancer here. There's a Cancer here that is not healed. Okay. They're not healed. They may have used you for sex or they just wanted sex. Okay. They may have acted like you were convenient to them, but this was an average person. This is a person that did not have anything to give you. Okay. Maybe they had blockages in their own life. So to them, you were just like fun or entertainment to this person. Okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, all right. There is a Leo here. They are single. This Leo doesn't have anybody else around them. And no, they don't apologize for who they are. Somebody here could feel like a Leo should be feeling guilty about something. But there's no shame in this game that the Leo has. Okay. I don't know if somebody may have judged the Leo or tried to make a Leo feel guilty about something. All right, Virgo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, if you're dealing with Virgo, there is a Virgo here. It could be an August Virgo. You don't have to be. But there's a Virgo here that you feel like they talk a lot. They talk the good talk, but they lie a lot. Okay. Um, did you know that you're beautiful? I don't think this Virgo really was lying or meant to lie, but things just didn't work out the way you guys may have talked about. Okay, so I don't feel like they're really promises. I don't think they're like promises and lies as such, but I feel like you guys, it's time. You ran out of time. You ran out of time for the things that you needed to learn. Libra, if you're dealing with Libra, drama. You might feel like this person is full of drama, okay? Somebody here, I feel this Libra could be having drama with a Pisces March, or March Pisces, or a Pisces. There's a Scorpio here that has real feelings, but they're not sure how you feel. Love you till the end, my sweet desire. I will love you till the end. Let us the fives dance. Somebody could really be offended by something somebody saying. Somebody could feel offended by what somebody's saying. Okay. All right. There's a Sagittarius here that wants to come back. Okay. They may have rejected you before, but they want to come back toward you. Oh, they want to date you. They have a crush on you. Love you till the end. My sweetie, I hope you understand. I will love you till let us dance as great twos. Someone feels intimidated by your education, okay? So somebody could be jealous of your education, or you may have outsmarted this person, okay? So they could manipulate you, but this person was always very interested in you. It could be a Capricorn, okay? Let me see one more card here with this Capricorn. I miss you. There's a Capricorn that is very interested and they miss you, okay? You're dealing with the Aquarius, okay? Nah, this Aquarius was not serious. I don't think they were serious, or things did not progress to the point of being serious. Okay, let me see one more card for this Aquarius. Ah, they're a cheater. Leave them alone. They could have been toxic too. All right, if you're dealing with Pisces, if you're dealing with Pisces, you have a brand new Pisces coming in. Okay, give me one card. One more card. Okay. Again, there's that energy of not knowing if this is going to move forward with the Pisces. But yes, please. Some of you want somebody, or you may have believed that you found somebody, okay? But then it's like something may have happened, and maybe you had to cut it off because you are caring about who you are. You're no longer playing with yourself, all right? Some of you could have played with yourself, and you may have played yourself even and wasted time, and now your value down decreased. I'm just playing. All right, some of you are self-entertainers. You entertain yourself. You spend a lot of time by yourself, not in an unhealthy way, but you love to entertain yourself. You don't need a crowd to be happy. You know how to make yourself happy. You can be an entertainer yourself. Some of you have always had like a rich imagination. Um, you may have had imagination children, like not imagination friends. Imaginary friends. I'm sorry. Imaginary friends. Imaginary friends. Okay. You've had a strong imagination. So overthinking is not necessarily always a bad thing unless you are letting it ruin you. Okay. But there's nothing wrong with, um, you know, especially obsessive thoughts about where you're trying to go, because that's what really manifests, right? Because it's like you're playing this thing in your head over and over until your subconscious is imprint you until you imprint these thoughts, then they become emotions, then you act them out, then it happens, then it occurs, right? Some of you, your master manifestor, I already talked about it. My sweetie fire of you. Some of you could have gotten it from your dad. Like I told you, my dad came from nothing. I'm talking nothing. Washes under a stepmother that was cruel. Okay. And he left. I think he left his parents' house when he was 14 and started working. And he worked all his life. And I didn't have to ask for nothing. I didn't have to ask for nothing. My dad was a provider. My dad was a protector. and he was a strong man and a stand-up man. So I get the traits that I get from my father. Some of you, you may not understand why divine feminine had to be strong. They had to be strong. Like I said, like how I opened up. They saw strong men around them. They saw examples. And so that's the men don't want to deal with that type of woman because they don't have an understanding of her. And that's okay. That's okay. But you have no need to devalue that person because that's what they were dealt. That's their karma. It's not a victim thing. It's actually a victory thing because their father was an angel of love. They were an angel of love. Now you need to become an angel of love. It's not only about just this life, the material that you make. If you want the same from somebody who has done well for themselves and you call them high value, you are going to need to elevate yourself and become that high value. Yes, I talk to averages. I love you guys. I love you hard. Enjoy the rest of your day. My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. All right.